He learned a long time ago, it wasn't about, for him, it ain't about legacy, it's about currency. And he did exactly what he wanted to do. Right. So you can't be mad at him for that, but I'm not gonna tell you that, oh, I'm gonna say, oh yeah, he the greatest fighter. No, I can't say that.
It gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen, bro. As I've always said, it's hard to make money, but it's even harder to keep it.
You know, Mayweather was, it's been reported, I should say, allegedly, that, he's been, a little upside down on some of his taxes and some of his properties. And he needed to come back and fight and take care of that. Well, he got some cheese from that advancement. I'm pretty sure he took care of that. And now he's chilling. Now he's saying to himself, I'm damn 50 years old. I ain't trying to fight. Let's do an exhibition.
The boxing world is buzzing after Netflix reportedly fined Floyd Mayweather $100 million for a contract breach by calling the rematch with Manny Pacquiao an exhibition.
Floyd losing money Mayweather, as the chatter says, is in dire straits financially. But something is off. Something's completely off, because you got one person saying, this is a real fight. You got the promotion saying, this is a real fight. You got Floyd Mayweather saying, no, this is an exhibition. There's two things that are happening here. Either somebody messed up in paperwork or in communication or in some form of getting this fight together, misspoke to one of these guys, or Floyd Mayweather is trying to scam Netflix. That is the only two things that can be possible.
Tim Bradley has suggested that Floyd Mayweather may have already spent a reported advance payment from Netflix to deal with outstanding financial obligations. According to Bradley, now that the money is secured, Mayweather appears to have little interest in returning to serious, high-level competition.
I don't know the legalities of the actual contract and why Mayweather's choosing to do what he's going to do what he's doing. I don't think Mayweather is afraid. I don't think he's afraid. No, I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. Come on. Barrios, he's not afraid of Pacquiao. Trust me, he's not. But the thing I want to make you guys aware of is that when you get these advancements, you can put a non-refundable tag on these advancements. You can do that. Now, I don't know if Mayweather did that, but you can. You can put a non-refundable attachment on this and be like, all right, hey, I need an advancement for training. I need $3-4 million, whatever, for training expenses. And if they agree to say yeah, and he put in a contract that is non-refundable, it's free money. It's basically free money.
Oscar de la Hoya has also argued that Mayweather's return is fueled primarily by financial pressure. He believes some fighters struggle to manage their fortunes over time and eventually face money problems, claiming Mayweather is now pursuing exhibition bouts for income rather than adding to his legendary boxing career.
Another reason why he's crawled out of his rock, he needs money.
You think he needs money?
Absolutely.
He's always flossy.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
Once
broke?
Again, come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
He's always spending, so I guess.
Absolutely. Look, he's not fighting anymore, so that big money's not coming in. Look at what happened to Mike Tyson. He made what, $500 million?
Right.
You think you can't spend $500 million overnight? Absolutely.
You can't.
I doubt he'll ever step into that ring. Floyd's a big freaking.
He called it now the easiest win of his career.
Yeah, because he was 21 years old.
Right.
Of course. If I fought Ryan Garcia, who's 19 years old, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna beat him easy because of my experience.
Former world champion Zab Judah, one of Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s most recognized rivals, offered a different perspective. He suggested that Mayweather's comeback is largely part of a calculated promotional strategy designed to build excitement and anticipation for a major blockbuster event.
You know what I'm saying? We're not playing around. And, maybe that got through the cracks. I don't know how. I wasn't there. I don't know his business. But somehow, he's saying it did. I mean, well, he didn't say that. I'm just saying I don't know how he didn't catch on that this is the real deal Holyfield.
Do you think it could be possibly a publicity stunt to give some type of push to the promotion? I mean, I don't know. Like when the announcement came out, I don't know if people really too ecstatic for it.
I mean, yeah, it's something that you would, you can use to your advantage to try to push the fight. It'll let people, it'll get ears and eyes on the fight for people that didn't know the fight was happening. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
Because as a consumer looking in, you're like,
listen, man, I'm a fan of both guys, and I just want to watch it and see the fight happen. I mean, I'm a fan of boxing. I shouldn't say I'm a fan of both guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Zab Judah believes Mayweather's priorities have shifted toward entertainment, business ventures, and generating maximum revenue through high-profile exhibition events rather than competing consistently against elite opponents in traditional boxing matches.
As a consumer looking in, we're like, yo, is he like, what's the complaint? What's the problem here? Like, what are you scared of? Because is it your O? Is it your losing that O? Could be that it?
Of course. That's what it's all come down to. I mean, the O is like a 800 credit score. Globally, universally. You walk around with an 800 credit score with the O. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the O brings. It brings an 800 credit score for wherever you go. You know what I'm saying? And Floyd he's done a great job with that. Great job. So of course he's gonna, show the roll on that O. I ain't mad at him. Smart guy. He understands. He ain't no fool. Word.
According to Boxing Insiders, both sides had reportedly agreed to the terms and signed contract for an official fight. However, Floyd Mayweather Jr. later described the contest as an exhibition, triggering criticism from Manny Pacquiao's camp and raising questions about the legal implications surrounding the agreement.
Max, so Mayweather threw some cold water on any excitement for the fight with Manny Pacquiao in September when last week he did an interview and said that it's not going to be a real fight, it's going to be an exhibition and not necessarily going to be at the Sphere. And Max, that really puzzled me because this wasn't just reporting. Netflix, a multi-billion-dollar company, officially announced that this would be a real fight at the Sphere.
Boxing analyst Max Kellerman suggested that Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s effort to classify his comeback as an exhibition instead of a fully sanctioned professional bout could be a strategic decision aimed at protecting his unbeaten 50-0 record while avoiding the risks tied to an official fight.
Because I'll always bring this up. Bernard Hopkins, I was calling his fights on HBO. He fought Tavares Cloud, good light heavyweight, beat him easy, right? And he was like 49, and his body still looked like Hopkins. Then he came back a year or so later, and he fights Joe Smith. His body didn't look the same. Hopkins had a Spartan training regimen. He doesn't put anything in his body. He's a temple. He eats right. He trains right.
He don't drink.
He doesn't. But his body looked, by the way, I'm 52. I can tell you, it looks different after a little bit. Even when you're trying to get in shape, just the muscles look a little different. And Joe Smith knocked him out of the ring and stopped him, right? Floyd, maybe, I'm just speculating, but maybe he says this because he gets in the gym and he's like, Floyd's what, 49 and change. He's almost 50. Maybe he's right up against that thing where it's like, man, my body's not responding the same way.
Right. Max, they're grandpops.
They old.
Grandpops.
That looks like he got a little more than 10.
But what I'm saying,
he's a little younger. Pacquiao's a little younger.
When you a grandpop, you think you're not the same as you used to be.
Roy Jones Jr. has argued that Floyd Mayweather Jr. transformed the business side of boxing by encouraging fighters to prioritize financial success over legacy. According to Jones, this mindset convinced many athletes that earning larger paychecks was more important than chasing championships or taking on dangerous opponents. He believes this shift has weakened the sport's competitive spirit, with more boxers choosing to protect their records and pursue lucrative exhibition events instead of taking part in legacy-defining matchups that elevate boxing's prestige.
Everybody now wants the Mayweather concept because Mayweather made so much money, staying undefeated, waiting till the right time to fight Pacquiao, fighting the right people to fight at the right time. He monopolized the business. But the problem was it only made him money and the people he was fighting. It didn't make money for the whole sport. So what he did himself a great job, but it hurt the sport because not everybody wants to fight, stay undefeated. You understand me? Me, it's like when two guys get here, they gotta meet. No, wait. They was here 5 years ago. They should have met. You understand me? Because now, we probably could have got 3 good fights out of it.
Renowned trainer Robert Garcia shared his thoughts on Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s announced return and the highly anticipated rematch with Manny Pacquiao. He emphasized that both fighters deserve fair financial compensation that matches their legendary status and the enormous scale of the event. Garcia noted that when two boxing icons meet again in the ring, the occasion becomes far more than just a fight. It turns into a significant cultural and commercial moment for the sport. He stressed that while fans focus on excitement, promotion, and rivalry, equal importance should be placed on ensuring both athletes are rewarded fairly. In his view, proper compensation is a matter of respect for everything they have contributed to boxing throughout their careers.
This will do more than the Tyson Jake Paul fight. This will do like 150, 200 million. No, it's not pay-per-view.
Netflix, would do good.
200 million people, 150.
Good. You know, good thing Netflix is getting involved, man. You're bringing up a lot of money for the guys.
Yeah.
And Mayweather Pacquiao, they're gonna make a couple $100 million each.
I think so.
Good for them.
As they should.
Good for them.
But you told me today, even without knowing, you knew it was coming.
Both having an exhibition, that's the way it looked like. So that was done. September 19th?
September 19th.
September, the Mexican Independence Day weekend?
Yeah, in the Sphere, nonetheless. That's that round thing.
But isn't Canelo fighting on that day?
No, he's fighting in Saudi on the 12th.
Yeah, but Mexico versus, that's right.
So this is a week after.
You mean the Sphere?
Yeah.
That's big time.
Yeah, it's very few seats in there.
Yeah, that's big time.
The gate will break records. I'm sure it's going to be major.
Yeah, because I heard that's just special, like only like special events and special concerts and shit like that.
Many analysts and boxing observers believe Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s latest return to the sport may be connected to broader financial concerns that have surfaced in recent years. Reports involving tax issues, legal battles, and ongoing lawsuits have led to speculation about the stability of his finances despite earning enormous sums during his career. Some experts argue that a boxer with an undefeated legacy and nothing left to prove would not consider returning to competition without a compelling reason. As a result, they believe financial factors could be playing a role alongside entertainment and legacy considerations.
Now again, is he got more money than me? Yeah, but he also spends a lot more money than me, which is why I thought him coming back to fight Manny Pacquiao, it made dollars, so sure, it makes sense. But for him to put his pro record on the line means this is really bad for Floyd. Well, turns out it could be as bad as we thought or potentially worse because Floyd Mayweather came out, 5 days ago now. I'm a little bit late to this story, but I wanted to make sure I had all the information. He came out 5 days ago and said that this fight isn't a pro fight. Even though it's announced that way, Netflix, the whole thing, all the promotion being pro-fight, it has not apparently been that to Floyd Mayweather, and this is what he had to say about it.
The Sphere is one of the places that they talked about, so we don't know if it's 100% going to be there, and this is not actually a fight, it's an exhibition.
Okay.
Ooh.
So we're going to do it again, and hopefully we're going to entertain the people.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has faced renewed attention following reports related to his reported $340 million legal dispute involving Showtime networks and former executives. According to the claims, Mayweather alleges that a substantial portion of his fight earnings was mishandled through financial arrangements overseen by former advisors and associated parties. The lawsuit reportedly argues that hundreds of millions of dollars remain unaccounted for and should have been paid directly to him. It further alleges that revenue generated from some of the biggest events of his career, including the Manny Pacquiao and Conor McGregor fights, was routed through intermediary-controlled accounts, leading to accusations of financial misconduct and breaches of fiduciary responsibility.
Suing Showtime and Steven Espinoza, the former head of Showtime Sports, for hundreds of millions of dollars that he claims are unaccounted for. Let's go ahead and break it down and give you all the details about what's going on. What's up, everybody? Marcos Villegas here for Fight Up TV. And you know Floyd Mayweather as probably the richest and one of the most dominant boxers in the history of the sport. But now, Floyd is stepping into the courtroom to fight for money he claims that he was never paid, and he wants justice on his terms. So let's talk details. Let me tell you about the lawsuits. On February 3rd, 2026, Floyd Mayweather filed a lawsuit in California against Showtime Networks and Steven Espinoza, claiming they helped his former advisor, Al Heyman, misappropriate a huge chunk of his fight earnings to the tune of $340 million. Mayweather says the money is still missing and unaccounted for, and he's now suing Showtime and Espinoza for aiding and abetting breach of fiduciary duty, civil conspiracy to commit fraud. Ooh, that's a serious accusation there. Conversion, unjust enrichment, and he's seeking punitive damage on top of the missing $340 million.